BRI has been successful in terms of implementation, because there has been a lot of reports from all over the world where projects were not finished or being stopped for various reasons. And also in terms of images, I think, in fact, China has not really reached what it wanted to reach, and that is to have widespread popularity and support, or the so-called soft power of the BRI. I have done surveys in different countries, such as in Central and Eastern Europe, as well as in Central Asia. And surprisingly, in my surveys, very often the respondents say, well, I have never heard of the BRI. And you would really feel, how can this be if China has claimed that it really wanted to have a soft power through the BRI, but the respondents feel like they don't even know what the term means. So it seems that there is a gap, and the gap is between the political elites of various BRI countries, as well as the ordinary people in the countries. So the elites are aware of these opportunities, but the ordinary people feel that they have no idea what is going on, the deals between the elites and the Chinese government. I think it's tremendous in the sense, each BRI country has its own local conditions and different domestic political games, and elites have different interests. So for the Chinese government to find a willing partner and a willing host state to keep this moving, keep this idea of the BRI moving, it's really difficult. I think it's even difficult in the countries that we tend to think that China can easily find partners, such as certain African countries, because I think China, as an actor, still lacks knowledge of the conditions on the ground. And once, if the idea has been kind of picked up by certain political elites or business elites in different countries, that doesn't mean that the idea will be pushed forward. They will meet oppositions. They will meet actors who are generally okay with this idea, but wish to kind of shape it to meet their own political or economic interests. Therefore, that's why you see that BRI in many projects, in fact, they are still, negotiating for implementations, and it takes so much time. So I think the challenge is tremendous. I'm more and more convinced that the BRI can reach what it originally aimed to reach growth and to reach development. We don't see many completely finished projects, and we don't have really many examples where the project has been running for years and see substantial evidence of growth and development. And perhaps, and I think the Chinese government also is becoming alert of these problems, because they realize a lot of host states or the whole society has no capacity in various ways to really implement the project, and then that it becomes sustainable. So to be fair, I think this is the challenge faced both by the Chinese actors as well as the local actors in the different BRI host states. And Chinese government, I think, has become more cautious not to proceed with other plans unless they are comfortable or confident that the local actors has capacity to carry out the projects. And they might even scale back. This is my suspicion, that the Chinese government actually can be adaptive if they realize things are not going well. They might have to think about scaling back and also become more strict with certain standards, like payback standards or sustainable environmental standards, in order to make sure if they are still pushing this ahead, the next project will be more likely to be a successful project than the previous one.